Yo, what up, world? It's your boy C's from theseasonlife.com. Welcome back to the people's favorite channel on the internet. Today, we're going to be archiving some information for our investigation. You know what I'm saying? But before we do, here's a very important lesson, kids. All right? For the kids of the future that's looking to get rich and not get scammed out here. Here's a very important lesson. Whenever you find yourself saying, I can't believe this is free, just know that it isn't free. You are the product, you are the currency that's being used to finance whatever it is that you think that is free. Example, Twitter. Whenever there's a viral moment, something funny happens, uncontrollable laughter, you have somebody that tweets on occasion, I can't believe Twitter is free. And guess what? It ain't free, man. You are the product. Trading apps like Public, Webull, Moomoo, Robinhoods of the world, TD Ameritrade, whatever it is. Can't believe that I could trade for free and make all this money. Guess what? It ain't free. You are the product. All right. So just know that. I know it might go over some of your heads, but just know that these apps aren't free. Just know that you're paying with your attention. You're paying with your time. You are the currency. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, just file that in your mind whenever you find yourself saying like, yo, I can't believe this is free, man. Like, I can't believe they're giving this up for free. No, it ain't the case. Which brings me to the investigation. Citadel, Ken Griffin. So apparently what's being reported, and I'm just saying allegedly what's being reported, is he had a epic year, right? He's like ranked in over 38% profit when last year everybody was losing. The most was 9% gains, right? So people are wondering, how did he do it? How did Citadel make 38% profit while other people was just losing their shirts? Which is, coincidentally, there's a documentary out on Netflix now with Bernie Madoff. And it's basically showing you, allegedly, how Ken Griffin is doing this, right? There's a great tweet out there right now. I'm going to pull it up. And it's saying, let me pull it up actually. When Bernie Madoff was doing his crimes, his firm, Bernie Madoff's firm, handled 10% of all market orders. Now, Ken Griffin, Citadel currently handles over 40% today. So 40% of all market orders is being handled by Citadel. Let that sink in. And in a time where everybody is losing their shirts, you have this billionaire CEO shutting down Disney World for employees and pays for 10,000 of its employees to go and enjoy Disney World. Now, I was talking with my neighbor the other day, and he asked me like, yo, C's, what are you doing this year? And I was telling him about my trip plans and everything like that. And he told me like, oh yeah, me and wifey and the kids were going to go to Disneyland, the one in California. And he was like, yo, man, the prices is outrageous. He's saying that for 3 days, for the tickets, hotel, it'll cost about $6,000 to $7,000. for about family of 4. Now imagine that times 10,000. Hey man, like you can't make this up, dog. So this is just to archive, this moment in time, just to have some callback, because we don't know how this is going to play out, right? We could just put the facts out there and see how they add up and connect the dots looking backwards. All right, so we can't look in the crystal ball and tell the future, but we can highlight these moments and these topics and these points, so that moving forward we can be like, yo, because when I was coming up, I just like, yo, Bernie Madoff with the bag, like, you know what I mean? It wasn't nothing out of my pocket. You know what I mean? He was stealing from the elites, and it didn't really hurt any of us. So we kind of didn't feel bad for Bernie Madoff and those people. But now looking at the documentary, it appears that it was average middle-class people getting taken advantage of. So homework is to watch that documentary. It's Bernie Madoff, Monster of Wall Street on Netflix. That's the homework, to kind of give you some insight of what may be occurring, all right? Allegedly occurring. We can't until we have all the facts. And we got to put them out there so that we're not like scrambling for notes and stuff. We have it all centralized and be like, yo, here's the receipts. We got to come with the receipts, man. Because at the end of the day, if you ain't got no receipts, like all you're saying is assumptions and conspiracies and all that. And watching how slow the feds move, they want to gather all the evidence. Like the feds ain't gonna come on some circumstantial evidence. They gonna come with some hard facts. So if you got some hard facts to back up your claims, then bring them forward. Let's consolidate that and let's put together a frame, because it's all about story. It's all about story. If you can tell a compelling story to the public, if you could tell a compelling story where they are the villains and we are the heroes, because we are painted to be like the Viet Congs, right? Like those guys doing guerrilla warfare. We're like the little pesky weeds that need to get eliminated, and they're the ones trying to save the world, save the market from financial ruin. We need to flip that script, and we need to frame, like, to borrow the quote from one of these execs, we need to frame it. We need to frame it so that it is more digestible. So let's bring the facts. Let's frame this story, because look how long it took this documentary from Madoff to come out. They had to frame the story. He done passed on, his kids, all parties involved either transitioned or still doing time in jail, and you have to be able to come up with a compelling story. Like, he's a crook, he stole this, he stole that, just looks like bitter retail investors that are losing the trade. Instead, calm, frame the story. Why is he doing that? Who is helping him? When did it start? Gotta frame the story, come with a better story. So let me know what you think down in the comments. We gonna consolidate all this information, frame that story, and let's get after it, man, because these guys, they got their ducks in a row. I ain't gonna lie, man. And I kind of like the way they moving. So anyway, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let's continue this discussion. And until then, don't forget to drink water, get money, and mind your business. Peace.